My football journey began when I was a little boy. I always grew up in and around a football family. My father used to play football, my brother used to play football, so my household was very football related. As a junior player, I obviously put in the work, put in the time, put in the effort, and I had the backing of my parents, which helped me a lot, of course. At the young age of 18 years old, I was, some can say lucky, but I was fortunate enough to get my first professional contract in Hong Kong. And yeah, I've been a professional football player ever since. I'm just a boy from the capital of Australia, Canberra, who had a dream of becoming a professional football player, and I made it happen. So yeah, it's been amazing. I would play with two defenders. The first defender would 100% be Sergio Ramos. For me, he is the best defender in the world. Ever since I've become a centre back, I've basically tried to mould my game similar to his. So he'd definitely be in my dream team. And next to him as the other defender, 100% I'd choose myself, because why not? It's my team, so I'd put myself in there. As my midfielder, I'd put Luka Modric from Croatia or Real Madrid, his club team. For me, he's just outstanding. I am half Croatian, so it's not me being biased, but I do think that he's just a fantastic midfielder, especially now at the age of 37. He's still, for me, one of the best midfielders in the world. My front two players on the left, for sure, for me, Lionel Messi. For me, he's the best player in the world. He's just something else. I don't really need to describe him. Everybody knows his talents, his skills, so he'd definitely be on my left side up front. And then on my right side, firstly, I'll go with an ex-player who used to play. I'd go with Thierry Henry. He used to be my idol growing up as a kid. Just watching Thierry Henry, just the way, how physical he was, the way he scored, the way he controlled the ball, ran with the ball. He was just on another level back then, and definitely my idol. But if I was to choose a current player, I definitely couldn't look past Kylian Mbappe from France or from PSG. For me, currently, he's the runner for the Ballon d'Or for this season. I'm really enjoying it. As I said before, I've played in 5 different Asian countries already, and I've traveled the world playing football. I played in Croatia, Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Holland, Japan. Look, I've done a lot of countries. I've experienced a lot, but in terms of the ISL, look, it's really surprised me in terms of quality, in terms of facilities, professionalism. I do have some past and some present Australian football friends who have played here and have obviously given me advice on the quality or the setup of the ISL, but you never really know until like you put yourself in this position or you're in this league. So now that I am here, I can agree with the advice that I did get from the players that I spoke with before, and I'm really impressed. The quality of both the local players but also the foreign imports that the clubs have brought in, for me, is of a fantastic level. I think there is a lot of quality here in India. For me, no brainer, Messi. For me, he's more of a complete player. He works with the ball, he works without the ball. Early Messi days, when he was young, he would do everything. And he's more my style of player. He's more, in my opinion, he's more technical. He's more of a team player. He gets other people involved. He assists, he scores, he does it all. Ronaldo, for me, is also a fantastic player. Don't get me wrong. It's not like, oh, I love Messi and I don't like Ronaldo. That's not the case at all. It's just I've obviously got different attributes. But for me, purely football based, I would say Messi 100% for sure. This is a tough one. I've obviously played against fantastic attackers throughout my professional career. I've played against some superstars in the English Premier League, the Italian league, I've played against players like Carlton Cole, Shane Smeltz, Peter Morawingi, Mike Wessien, etc., etc. But for me, it's very difficult to just say one or say a few, because for me, they all have their own unique skill sets, and they all cause their own problems on match day. Everybody in those attacking positions have their own traits, and obviously that excites me, because each game I get to come up against a different style of attacker, a different style of striker, and that's exciting for me. And I like doing my homework, I like analysing, I like studying them, and I like putting myself up against them. For sure, for me, Romain Philippatu, our number 10, French player. He's fantastic on the ball. Individually, he's got fantastic skills. I think it's very evident on match days how much quality he has on the ball. He showcases it in training as well. He's very, very good. We also have a local player, number 7, Chada, who is also quite skillful as well. He's had some opportunity to showcase it on match days as well, but in training he likes to do those flicks and tricks as well. Those two would definitely be the most skillful players at training. Actually, I used to be really big on pre-match routines. I thought when I was in my early professional career that pre-match routines and staying to a structure was very, very important, and it would get my maximum effort or performance on match day. So I used to be very, very, very strict. So for example, the night before, I must have spaghetti bolognese. I must sleep before a certain time. In the morning, I must wake up at a certain time. And then I must do certain things, like go for a walk, do some stretching, do a massage gun, listen to certain music, eat at the exact time, drink certain things at the exact time. I used to think that it was all structured, but throughout the ongoing of my career, I've realized that for me, it's really not that important in that sense. I do have a few little, I guess, pre-match routines that I still do. One routine that I do stick to is I chew chewing gum during the game. It's just something that I do. I do it during training, and I also do it during the game. It's just feels right to me. I've obviously been here for a few months already here in Guwahati. I've settled in quite well. At the start, it was quite difficult, as you could expect. I'm a foreigner, foreign country, foreign language, foreign food, the weather, the infrastructure, everything is obviously foreign to me at the start. So that adaptation can be difficult. And it was a little bit difficult at the start here in Guwahati, especially because it was just different to what I was used to. But I've definitely settled in now. I've definitely been able to explore the city, find out some good restaurants, some good things to do. So yeah, I've pretty much settled in that regard. Hands down, 100%, my favorite artist is Drake. For me, he is the Lionel Messi of the music industry. He's fantastic. Love his songs, love his lyrics, love the flow, love the guy's style. Honestly, for me, he's just unreal. I listen to his songs multiple times a day, pre-match, in the gym. My number 2 might surprise you. It's a country music singer actually, like Luke Combs. Yeah, that might be a shock to a lot of you, but yeah, I find country music relaxing, therapeutic, and yeah, I think he, as in Luke Combs, is the Drake of country music. His lyrics, his flow as well, the way he plays the guitar, just his complete vibe, like, I'm just a fan. And my third artist probably would have to be Tory Lanez. Just a big fan of the songs that he makes, the way he produces music, it's fantastic. at the end of the day, if you guys have a dream of becoming a professional football player, then any dream is a reality. My journey is a perfect example of this. And even though I was from a small city that wasn't really a football city, my dream of becoming a football player was so big, and I was going to do anything to make it happen. That so can you. And if you put in the time, if you put in the effort, if you put in the workload, and you believe and you dream, anything is possible. And I'm not going to sit here and say it's easy, or I'm not going to sit here and say every day is amazing or every day is a positive. You're also going to have negative days. You're also going to have setbacks. You're also going to feel tired. You're also going to have a coach that doesn't like you, or you're going to be put in a situation that is difficult. But my advice to you is just never give up. Believe in yourself and know that if you're in a bad time, that bad time can be fixed. My color is black, so hands down the black kit. I wish we got to wear it more on match days, to be honest. I think we've worn it only once against Jamshedpur away, but for me, black, it's a fantastic color. We've predominantly been wearing white. Look, I love the white as well. I think all three jerseys are fantastic, but if I was to choose one, it would definitely be the black jersey for sure.